Okay, so we've got the course report for the integration question. 2 points here. So for database, ensure that candidates are familiar with skills, knowledge, and understanding needed to design and implement HTML forms. And there's an example in the specimen paper, question 7. For web design, ensure candidates are familiar with skills, knowledge, and understanding needed to design and implement SQL queries. And again, there's an example highlighted in the specimen question paper.
I've taken this out of the spec paper. Can you guys remind everyone that in September, there is sometimes updates to the course specimen paper. You should be checking in with SQA. So this came out last year, or was it the year before, just to remind everybody that integration, if you're doing the database section, you should expect some sort of integration with the web. And if you're doing the web section, you should expect some sort of integration with the database. And as you can see what it says here, this is all straight from the specification. The integration of technologies is central to the course. Teachers and lecturers should consider candidates' previous experience in database design and development and web design development when planning delivery. This will ensure candidates are prepared for the integration that is required for the question paper. So this part here is what web stuff your candidates would need to do if they were doing the database section. And it's mainly forms, right? It's mainly they have to be able to implement a form in the exam, and they have to be able to do the design for a wireframe. And there is also the read and explain code that makes use of that above HTML. So we need to make sure that we've passed that information on to our candidates. And then we have the web section. So if your candidates are doing the web section, they have got to be able to do an insert, an update, and a delete, National 5 level from the course.
With one table?
With one table. And with the select statements, they have to be able to do a from, where. They have to have the logical operators and or less than, greater than, equals. They can be asked to do an order on a single field, but there is just the aggregate functions coming from higher. So your max, your min, average, count, and sum. Notice again, it's just on one table. This is what our candidates need to be able to do. And we know that that did throw some people last year. So this is just to make sure that we're getting this information out there to everybody. So if you could give me a wee thumbs up for this one, would it be of benefit? Do you think it would be of benefit if we make up some cheat sheets for next week? So we'll just have one that's got the SQL and we've got one that's got the web with examples of what they should be able to do in the exam. They're not ready for just now. We're all tied down with coursework and just at the moment, but I can certainly get that put together to go out to children for the end of next week and put it into STACS.